Alexander Springs. Sunday afternoon. Yeah, ladybug just landed on the iPhone camera. I'm just watching it. Sign of good luck. Nice people. Good people. It's a nice view of the park, panning around it. Plenty of places to have picnic in the shade. Going back up that way. Pavilion over there. So this is it. The picnic area right before you hit the beach area. Look at that. Oop. Just missed a couple scuba divers. They're going to be going out to that boil out there. You see the people swimming out there. Well, they are there. And they're out there swimming. And that's like where the main boil's at. So I'm going to take a swim out there. What you do, you just got to get in. It's going to be cold. Doesn't matter if it's the middle of summer, 95 degrees out, or if it's in the winter and it's 65. It's cold. Always cold. Hey, how you doing? So, good people that work here. Quiet park. Just beautiful views. Look at those sable palm and look at pond cypress, Taxodium ascendens, relief maple, sweet gum. Going to this area over there. That's where they launched the canoes at. And there are alligators in this place, yes. Yes. There's gators here. But they generally won't attack you if you, if you know where they're at and you stay away from them. Scuba diver guy there. So there's the main spring right there. There's the boil, that really blue area, past those people swimming right there. To the right, sawgrass fringing the shore, and but that's the boil out there. It's where it like goes down like 30 feet into a cave. We got these guys here. They're going to go in the cave probably. You going to go in the cave, or just cavern? Just cavern dive.
We don't have our reels with us, so we're not going.
Well, I'll tell you what. I've seen people go with no reels in cave, and
Well, this cave is just
well, they're probably dead by now. The people that did that would go with no reels, right? But I've never dove this. Have you dove it before?
yeah, like hundreds of times.
You go in and you turn around and it blows you back out. It's not.
Well, no, it's a fun thing though.
It's a tiny little cave.
Someone opened it up a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, someone was in there with something.
What, a chisel?
I don't know what.
Yeah, I could see him right now. Hey, I want to get in the cave. Let's just make this opening bigger.
Yeah, there's not much in there.
Well, I'll tell you what, it is a very beautiful place. One of the cleanest waters in Florida, definitely. Yeah, I'll tell you what, because you look at the surrounding areas, right? There's not a lot of agriculture or cities. So like where the water comes in at, there you go, some of the purest waters in Florida right here, and also juniper up there.
One of my favorite times. You see a lot of wildlife.
Have you dove juniper?
Yeah,
You can't.
Oh, really? Okay.
kind of shallow.
You can't dive in.
Yeah, I only went swimming there one time, but it's a very beautiful place, definitely.
You ought to go up to northern Florida, further, like Jenny Springs.
I was there. You know what? I did my intro to my cave diving certification there.
Oh, okay.
And it was such a brilliant teacher, right? I mean, he had his buddy. They both had double tanks on. I have a single tank. So they bring you in. There's catacombs.
Yeah, what's his name?
Bird?
Oh yeah, Bird Ostrich.
No, his last name was Bird.
Yeah, Bird.
Oh, Larry.
Oh, Austria. I don't know. I forgot. But you know what? He was a great guy because
Ostrich. He does the cat.
Is it Larry Bird?
No, Larry Bird's a basketball player. No, he does the.
Yeah, I know.
this was like 15 years ago when I did this.
Bird also does. It's Bird Ostrich.
Yes, yeah, Crystal River area. Yes, very nice guy. And
Yes,
people.
you know what? It was so brilliant because when I got into it, his buddies there, and they both have double tanks, and they're like, okay, well, you know what the rules are.
They have to.
One third, and I got a single tank. 1/3 of your air, we come back. Well, I'm leading the way, right? So you go through these catacombs, like wow, and you go into these rooms, and I look at, and he goes, question, what's your air like? Well, dang, I went past my third, but a little bit over half, right? So he's gonna like lead the way out. I'm in the middle now, right? So I was like the head of 3 people. So I'm going in, I'm in the middle, and he's such a brilliant teacher. I'm thinking like, well, God bless, they've got both double tanks, But the worry starts, right? And then he turns around to me and goes, question, line. And I'm like, what? He goes, question, line. And he points, there's no freaking line. And we're in catacombs, right? I'm already kind of like scared, like, hey, I went past. He just showed me how easy it is you always pay attention to the line.
Right.
Doesn't matter how much the guy in front of you is a super cave diver, it doesn't matter. He taught me such a lesson.
That's a good lesson.
And it's about, you reflect on it like, okay, I'm kind of like semi-panicky. I wasn't paying attention to my air because I was just into all these underground rooms. And,
I'll tell you a better lesson to learn.
well, when you run out of the air and you're like, there's nobody to help you, right?
Lose the line sometimes. Not on purpose, but lose it or,
Oh, my God.
or if it gets cut or broke.
You know what? You know when he said the second time I looked down, I'm like, I'm paying you. You're the,
Yeah, that's not good. They call that a trust me.
Well, I'll tell you, no, exactly. But that's why he's a great teacher.
Yeah, he is.
And I never, what happened? Because I started reflecting all the gear you got to tote. It's just like, you know what? I enjoy the springs just as they are. And it's just like one of the intrepid explorer thing that's like part of our culture. I mean, it was enjoyable to go in the caves. But on the other hand, all of the accoutrements, the arrangements, the expense, the burdens of carrying all that, I decided, you know what? I don't really need to cave dive, and I really like coming to springs like this.
Cavern's great.
Exactly, and I'll tell you what, great cavern dive, Peacock Springs,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
and Orange Sink. Both of them are great cavern dives.
Deep
One of my
dive.
first was Peacock, and it's just so ultimately beautiful, just that first stretch to the side.
And you know what, cavern diving, if you can just go with like one tank and you can always see the light, it's so much safer in so many more ways, right? So, but no, those are 2 great cavern dives. I really enjoyed those.
I mostly
You gotta go to Mexico. They have some great snow taking.
I have. I've been there. As a matter of fact, they have 2 tanks, my cave dive tanks down there, and I never got. Long story behind it, but when you go down there with all that gear.
Are you going to need a salute on that?
Well, anyway, I'm ending this video here. This is Alexander Springs, and it's just a very, very beautiful place, very peaceful. The purest waters that are in Florida, and strongly recommend you coming here, but don't bring any plastic, please.